All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another banger market update for you. We're gonna go over everything that's happening with the market. What am I doing with my money right now? What should you be doing with your money right now? And let's just hop straight into it. So shout out to everyone still supporting this channel. I appreciate you. We're gonna be coming with a ton of content and pushing hard to make sure that people are listening to the right people in crypto. Do not listen to the wrong people. I'm telling you, that will be your number one downfall. Instead, listen to the people like me that have 7+ years of experience in this market. I've seen every bull market basically, or 3 bull markets, 3 bear markets. And let's start off with Hyperliquid, okay? I've been bullish on Hyperliquid literally since like $20. And I've been in some long trades recently that have absolutely printed on Hyperliquid. This is one you still need to watch. Yes, even at the current price, $36, and the current market cap, 8.6 billion. This is a top 10 coin. Study up. It is basically the decentralized Binance. But let's also talk about Bitcoin. $70,000 right now. We are chilling above 70,000. And this market has been great for scalp trading. I've been doing so many scalp trades. I passed my evaluation for breakout prop firm, so I got funded with 5K, which was great. But we're gonna explode. We are going to explode, in my opinion. You have to remember, Trump has the midterms coming up. If we go to here, midterms 2026, you will see, the stuff is already coming out about it, right? They're already using the buzzword midterms. November 3, 2026. Do we think that he wants the whole economy to be trash, the whole crypto market to be trash, the whole stock market to be garbage by the time he's there for midterms? Do we think that? A lot of people will credit him with bringing us down from 120K all the way down, causing things that caused this dip. You have to remember, we genuinely hit $125,000 in 2025, right? That's actually insane. And just like we did this big pump, it can easily happen again. I do not think the bear market's going to last very long, the bearish market, because we've only been bearish since October, right? Start of October. So, we lost, we lost at most 51%. It's been 155 days. I'm thinking we can start pumping again here, but we're at 70K. Ripple got a new license with Australia. I'm tweeting about how they're going to print money into oblivion. The government will always find another excuse to print money out of thin air. Right now, we've got the Iran stuff going on. I've been tapped in. Shout out to everyone watching the Professor Jang videos. Simon Dixon. These are great people to listen to objectively for geopolitical endeavors or discussion, right? That's the only 2 people I listen to. And by the way, I don't just listen and bow down. I actually listen objectively and I think very hard about what the heck they're saying. So we've got the war brewing, right? This is, according to the experts like Professor Jang, like Simon Dixon, this is the one that reshuffles power and ushers in the new system, right? The new system. There's new guards, changing of power. The US dollar has been pretty garbage lately. US dollar, we can see today we're up 0.35. But this has all been garbage. If you check oil price as well, you will see that we did pump. Pretty major pump right there, but then we rebounded back down to 83. All of this matters, right? We've got the Strait of Hormuz stuff. We've got all this crazy stuff brewing. You guys know we don't really cover geopolitics in depth, but we cover what to do with your money. So what I am doing with my money is definitely, or I was for the last 2 weeks, building positions, not necessarily in Bitcoin, actually not in Bitcoin at all. I'm building positions in assets like Ethereum, XRP at $1.39. I have made a couple purchases. My $2 purchase was garbage, folks. If you watched my video, I bought $2,000 to add to my long-term storage at $2. So I've been getting wrecked on that buy, but I'm lowering that cost basis by entering at 1.39. I'm definitely watching the privacy tokens like Monero and Zcash. I'm watching Hyperliquid like a hawk. I love Hyperliquid. I feel in tune with the Hyperliquid chart. We've got a couple sad stories still, like Quant is kind of still a sad story. Sad story. If we go to the max chart, still a sad story, right? Still a lot of people who bought up here that are just locked in. They're either holding until they get back in profit, right? Which is one thing you could do. You could hold until Quant goes to $500, and then you are still in profit. Or you can cut your losses, take that capital loss, go make some other money, and then apply that capital loss against your capital gains, right? But still a sad story on the max chart. If we do log scale, this is what I like to look at though. When you're feeling non-bullish and you're getting doubts, just look at the log scale, man. So logarithmic scale, on CoinGecko, you can click this button, turn on log scale, and you guys see, dude, look at that, right? It is just like, this is a Bitcoin S&P style chart. And this is what's important, to zoom out and remember what this logarithmic scale chart looks like, because we are still doing good. And any asset, the other sad story is XLM, right? XLM, I mean, dude, we can't even hit $1. Our first major pump was like 87 cents. Then we only got to like 70 cents. Then we only got to like 60 cents twice, 50 cents, and then we're down. Like, these are sad stories because these are the coins that are actually doing something. They have utility, but they will not pump as hard as they once did. Do I believe that will be forever? No, they will pump as hard as they once did. Or they can pump, I should say. They can pump as hard as they once did. Obviously, the circulating supply and the FDV, market cap, total supply, like all this stuff matters. Venture capitalists holding certain coins, right? Institution holding certain coins, dumping on the market, foundations, right? Stellar Development Foundation, the HBAR Foundation, the Ripple's holdings themselves, they're all dumping OTC, obviously, in the dark pools behind the scenes. But dude, these are so sad, in my opinion, because I just want to see these pump. I want them to shut the haters up. Stellar's logarithmic chart has some very, very nice action to the upside right here. Look at these big swings. And then we've held the price action. What matters here is we have not came down to these dark eras or beginning eras. You see these? 2015, 2016. If we ever go there, then I'm probably going to stack a bag, but that means something very bad happened. So, focus on the logarithmic scales. We've got X Money, Elon's platform, or Elon's money integration that is coming to X very soon. Make sure you guys follow me on X, by the way. Link is in the description. This is where you're going to get the most up-to-date, fast, live information about my opinions and thoughts on crypto. Click the little notification bell and you won't be disappointed, because I'm on X so much. It's my most used platform because that is the source of where everything happens first. So my bet is that X Money will not have an XRP integration to start. However, I am not going to say it never will because of the Cross River connection, okay? Cross River is partnered directly with Ripple. King Solomon says it has many crypto connections. Yes, Cross River, right? Cross River is the connection. And I believe that's who's custodying the money. So pretty big deal that they're partnered with Ripple. But once again, this is a layered connection. It is X right here, Cross River right here, and Ripple right here. So it is not Ripple partnering with X.com, because that would be the number one thing, best thing to happen, right? That would probably cause a major XRP pump, in my opinion, right? So it's a layered partnership, right? It's a layered partnership. I always talk about those. So this is my opinion. I don't know for sure, obviously. Nobody knows for sure, unless they're part of the X Money team. Okay, so I have no doubt that there will eventually be crypto integrations for X Money. He is coming for everything. Elon wants everything: tokens, coins, stocks, yield, credit, everything. X Money is everything, right? And trust me, I know the backstory of X.com, right? X.com originally was created by Elon Musk to change traditional banking. That is exactly what he's doing right here. He is turning a social media platform into a bank where you also keep your money, right? Yes, this leads to a dark freaking path. Social credit score, China type stuff, right? Where literally, dude, imagine you're tweeting something that they don't agree with, so they can now freeze your X account, which is your money now. So Elon is asking a lot, right? He's asking a lot. He's asking you to trust him with your life in the car when your car drives for yourself, right? He's asking you to trust his social media network to not push you propaganda, et cetera, et cetera. He wants you to connect to his Wi-Fi network, Starlink. He wants you to put a chip in your head that can increase your brain function or whatever. What else does he want you to do? What else does he have? Space. He wants you to go to Mars with him. Yeah, go to Mars with him, right, on a rocket ship, or build a base on the moon with him. What else does he want you to do? He wants you to do a lot. He wants you to trust. Now he wants you to put your money on his platform. Do we trust Elon? That is the secret question. Drop in the comments, either I trust Elon and here's why, or I don't trust Elon and here's why. My opinion on Elon is I believe he is on his own side. It's not red or blue. It's not left wing, right wing. It's Elon's wing, okay? Left wing and right wing are two wings on the same effed up bird. It's two wings flapping on the same effed up bird. The illusion of choice, the lesser of two evils, right? I believe that Elon is his own bird. And it's not a coincidence. He bought the Bird app. Okay, we're going to leave it at there because I could keep going, but I'm not going to. We got to leave some, hanging for the next video. Dang, Pi Network, bro. I need to short Pi Network. This is going to come flying back down, folks. 23 cents. I might put a short in on Pi Network. So that is all we've got for the update today. Just a quick one. Still bullish on everything, to be honest. And I'm doing a lot of trading. One thing I'll say here, let's switch to this camera. One thing I'll say about trading is trading makes you invincible to market dips because you can make money on the market dips. So trading literally makes you invincible. You can make money when the market's going up. You can make money when the market's going down, and you become invincible. So the number one thing to do is have your crypto portfolio for the long term, which you ignore prices. You shouldn't care about what prices that goes to because you're holding for the long term. You're betting that the financial system needs crypto and AI needs crypto, which they do. And then the second thing, if you become a trader and you learn trading, which we're providing so much education with trading for free. Free trading groups are in the description, right? Link in bio, whatever. We have the free trading groups. We have the free trading manual. We have free trading tutorials. You shouldn't have to pay for basic trading education. That's what I believe. So if you become a trader though, dude, It arms you, it equips an ability to capitalize on headlines, market opportunities, right? Think about how helpless you are not knowing how to trade. Because if there's an obvious trade, like for example, if we know that oil is going to spike again really hard, the ones who have the ability to trade will be able to make money off of that, which means they've opened a stream for money to flow in. That's what the trading skill is. It simply opens a stream, a revenue stream, like a flowing river of money. And then all you got to do is get liquidity to come down that stream. It's all water words, folks. Banks, riverbank, revenue stream. What else? There's more. What else? Can't think of them off the top of my head. Liquidity, obviously. Liquidity. Okay, that's it. I love every single one of you, and goodbye.
Please.